Hello, Rael. It's Grandma with another Christmas book. This one is titled The Very Special Visitors by Ruth, Shannon, Odor, and the pictures are drawn and colored or painted by Karen Clark. See the children looking at the nativity scene like you have set up at your house? This was Kaylee Toller's book. We gave this to Kaylee when she was just 2 years old, hoping she would always know the true meaning of Christmas. A star will come out of Jacob, a scepter will rise out of Israel. Numbers 24:17. Scepter out of Israel. There's your name. I-S-R-A-E-L. Israel. It's your full name, Israel, and we call you Rael most of the time, your nickname. Visitors often come to our homes. Who comes to visit you? Sometimes the visitors are Grandma and Pop, or your auntie and uncles too, or your next door neighbor, right? When Nellie comes to visit. Sometimes the visitors are boys and girls who come to play with you. The Bible tells us about some very special visitors who came to see Jesus when he was a child. These visitors were wise and wealthy men who lived in a faraway eastern land. They studied the stars. They studied writings too. One night they saw a new star. "Look," said the wise and wealthy man. "A new star, bright and shining. It must be the star of the child born to be king. We must visit this child," said the wise and wealthy men. "We will take him presents, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. We will ride on our camels. It will be a long, long trip." See the camels? So they got their camels ready. They packed the presents they would give to the child, gold and frankincense and myrrh. They said bye to their friends. Now, they were the very special visitors on their way to see the child born to be king. For days and days they rode on their camels over the desert sand. They were hot and dusty and tired, but oh, how much they wanted to see the child. There's a song about that. Have you sang the Three Kings song? "We three kings of Orient are bearing gifts. We travel so far. Hill and mountain, vale and fountain, following yonder star." At last they came to the city of Jerusalem, where the child born to be king. "Where is the child born to be king?" they asked. "We saw his star in the east, and we have come to worship him." "Go to Bethlehem," they were told. "It is written that Bethlehem is the place where he will be born." On toward Bethlehem rode the very special visitors. They looked up in the sky, and there was the star they had seen back home. They followed the star until it stopped right over a house in Bethlehem. The very special visitors knocked at the door. A man came to the door. "We have come to see the child born to be king," said the visitors. "We saw his star in the east, and we have come to worship him." "Then do come in," said the man at the door. The man was Joseph. Inside the house was Mary and little Jesus, the child the very special visitors had come far to see. They bowed before him. They gave him their presents: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. When the very special visitors were ready to leave, they said goodbye to Mary and Joseph and Jesus. They climbed on their camels and began the long trip home. They talked about Bethlehem and the bright shining star. They talked about Jesus, the child born to be king. How glad they were they had been his very special visitors. When you see your nativity scene and you see the three wise men and their camels, I hope you will remember to always follow after Jesus. God sent him to be our king. I love you, Israel Ruth. Merry Christmas.